Hello, guys. How are you? How are you doing? I'm glad that you came on. I only added certain channels today. So I'm going to share this with you guys. Um, hey, Talia or Talia. I pronounced your name right. Sherry, how are you? And let me put these glasses on because I'm not going to be able to read y'all comments. Put these specs on. Hello, Dania. How are you? Hello, Sharon. How are ya? Y'all gotta put my specs on. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Chantel. Y'all are really getting the business part today. So, all of your entrepreneurs, come on in. Today is Tuesday. I'm gonna give you some tips for Tuesday. Tuesday. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Catherine. How are you? Facebook user. How are you? If you are an entrepreneur, please share this. Please tag somebody in this. Hey, Donna. How are you? Excuse this light is in my eyeballs, but without me having this thing, I'm gonna have to take my glasses off and see. I'll be all like this looking at y'all posts. Hey, Narquita, how are you? Trevor, how are you? Sean, how are you? Please share. Please share and tag. I'm gonna wait for a few guys to come on because I know a lot of y'all are entrepreneurs. Y'all just have not figured it out yet. Y'all just haven't figured it out yet. Y'all, trust me. I want y'all to get this because I'm gonna give you a key points. I'm gonna give you some things today. Um, and I truly believe you need to understand what we're about to do. Even though many of you know me as Pastor Kelly, Prophet Kelly, however y'all like to throw the title out there, don't matter. Kelly right now. Right now, I'm an entrepreneur. So we're going as Kelly. I understand the honor and respect, y'all. But one thing, I ain't gonna be when I go out and be traveling to different businesses, they ain't gonna be calling me no Prophet Kelly. They ain't gonna be they're gonna be calling me Mrs. Turner, Miss Kelly. That's it. They're not gonna be calling me. Okay. We gotta learn how to differentiate, y'all. That's where a lot of people mess up at. Y'all be like, if I'm your teacher, hear what I'm saying? Unless, listen to me. And I can joke and laugh at this. I really can. And because I've learned this. Hear what I'm saying? I've learned this, especially when we're as entrepreneurs. Many people don't realize that you will never lose your anointing as an entrepreneur unless you choose to use your anointing differently. I will not be that one. Hello. I want you to invite every last entrepreneur on this live today. Hear what I just said? I want y'all to invite every last entrepreneur you know on this live because it's going to give y'all some wisdom. Hear what I just said? It's going to give y'all a lot of wisdom. Because y'all really think what's happening is just happening. It's not by happenstance that this stuff is going on in the world today. Hey, baby, come here, grandbaby today. So y'all, y'all see me see me have my baby on here. She got her little wrap on her head. Say hi. So we got my baby today. So let's. She done went and told her. Look, she done went and told her baby brother. My mom, she on live. Watch she come in. I know them so well. Watch. Watch this. I give him not even a minute. Hi, Cam. Come here. He looking like I'm getting ready to give you something. Say hi. Hi. Love y'all. All right, go in there with your brother. I'll be done in a few. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is not all the entrepreneurs. Come on now. I'm getting ready to give y'all some deep tips. I'm getting ready to give y'all a lot because of what I'm about to do. It's literally going to, you're literally going to be like, are you kidding me? Are you really doing this? And a lot of people don't realize that as an entrepreneur, there's going to be some setbacks. There will be setups. Thank you. There will be so much when you're dealing with the business arena. I'm telling you, I thank God that He toughened my skin because you will see people, connect with you just to take from you. You will see people connect with you just to get what you have. You will see people. That's why I don't share everything. Y'all think I'll be sharing y'all everything? Mm-mm. Y'all got to get the book to get everything. See, I'm smart when it comes to certain things. Haven't figured out what God has called me to do as far as business wise. I'm just tuning in. Awesome. That's fine. Because, everybody that needs this, they will receive it. And I really try to help people unlock the destiny in which God's given them to walk. I truly help them soar to where they need to go. I have a couple people. A young lady, she just listened to the word for prayer that I gave her last week. Hear what I'm saying? About 2 weeks ago. And she ran with exactly what God said. And guess what? I want you to take a guess. What do you think she's doing now? Y'all seen the pictures I posted on my page? She done got her customers. She done started doing what she knows she's supposed to do. And God is blessing her mightily. You got to learn to listen. If you're not listening, how can you obtain what God has for you? Thanks for sharing, Trevor. I truly appreciate you sharing. I just popped on my Facebook. I really thank you for sharing this video. It's truly appreciated. So I'm going to talk. Hey, Sonia, I'm going to talk right now pertaining to keys to engagement. We're going to tell you how to get your engagement, why you're not getting the results that you desire. Let me know when y'all ready to hear it, because I'm ready to tell y'all this, because many of you are doing it wrong. Many of you are literally doing it wrong. And sorry to say, y'all, that's why nothing's happening. So you got to learn these tactics. Learn the tactics of your competitors. Hear what I just said? Chantel, y'all don't know Chantel's is an artist too. God divinely connected that. Hear what I'm saying? He divinely connected that. See, because I have different areas of expertise, God connects me with people in that area of the expertise in which I walk in. So these are the things I want you to understand. Expertise is something that you are skilled at. You understand the meaning, the language. You understand. See, it's a lot of stuff. I may paint, but guess what? She knows the language. She knows the terminology. I just love to paint. I could care less about the terminology. Hear what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand where I'm coming from. Because to me, that is not what I love doing it, but that's not my passion in doing it. Her passion is what she do. Hear what I just said? Her passion is what she does. My passion is what you see me doing now, teaching you. I fought that for decades. I fought it. I did not want to teach. But I was sitting up there and I was like, God, I don't want to teach. I don't want to do that. But in 2020, He said, I want you to start mentoring again. I want you to start counseling again. I said, God, He said, girl, you sit up there and preach and teach all day, every day. There's no difference. Now I'm going to teach you balance. He said, but the knowledge that you've experienced through all these years, now you're going to show other people how to overcome. So you do what you love to do. So learn the tactics of your competitor. That's number one. I'm giving y'all some nuggets because as y'all heard me say, September, my prices are going to go up. So you better get what you got to get now. If you want to join classes, you better write, and I'm going to put a link up there if you want to join these classes so that you will be able to get in while you can. I'm only being obedient. When God tells me to rise them up, I'm rising them up because that means something big is about to happen. So you better get it while you can. Many miss the keys to engagement. I'm going to share you something. Do you not know how you can get your business out for free? Word of mouth. Hear what I'm just saying? You can like a comment. Here I said like, comment, share somebody's post on your page, share somebody post in your story, even if it's somebody else and you may not have a business. You know that that individual can help you get and achieve where you need to go. You share. That it's keys to engagement. I had 3 people today. Y'all, it was so funny. 3 people engaged with me on Instagram today. And it's one that stood out more than the other 3. And I'm going to show you what it was. I laughed because, see, I've been in the game for years. Here, I've been in this game for decades. So I know the do's and the don'ts. See, y'all used to seeing me as a pastor in the forefront, but you never seen me communicate and talking to other people in the entrepreneur field, in the business field, in the marketplace. You've never seen me do that. So when you see me do it, you think it's out of my comfort zone. No, that is who I am. I'm not out of my comfort zone. I'm right there because that's what I do. So a lot of y'all have to get to see me as an entrepreneur because I go hard, just like I go hard as a pastor. I go hard when I'm coming and teaching people business because I give every one of you, I let you implement exactly what I'm trying to get you to do. I let you implement certain things. So this I had 2 people. It was 2 women and a male. I already know how people supposed to introduce themselves through your DM, through your messenger. I already know the game. I already know the skill. And I sat there and I listened. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to even read some of them to you because you don't know who the people are. So I'm just going to read them to you. This is one. I want you to see which one I chose. Oh, hi. Thank you for the follow. I just saw your post about starting over, and this is my next level up page on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. I just saw your post about starting over. So great. I love meeting new people on here. What inspired you to connect? Because I liked their post. So what I did, I liked their post. So that made them come into my inbox just because I liked their post. This is what I said. I connect with people with similarities of what I do. I also like learning from other people. That's it. I make it short and sweet. You won't have, make sure you have an elevator moment. I've learned this. Make sure you don't introduce yourself and you talking 5, 4, 3 minutes. I usually hold it down, try my best. If somebody asks me a question, I'm going for 60 seconds. I could talk that fast where they could understand exactly what I'm saying. So what they begin to do is saying, as they said, so great! Exclamation point. I automatically knew something, the salesy part was going to come. I'm also wondering. I ain't wondering nothing. Hear what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all tips, so don't y'all miss it. Some of y'all writing them down. This is where I knew the pitch was coming because you said so great! Exclamation point. Then started another topic. When you say I'm wondering, that means you're not sure. See, you're not sure yourself if you're wondering. I'm wondering what topic interests you the most right now in your business out of mindset, marketing, or money. I just told you what I told you. Hear what I'm saying? You got to read between the lines. So you can imagine I didn't even respond after that. Okay, I know y'all saying no apostle didn't, the prophet didn't, Kelly didn't. Yes, I did. I'm a whole different person when it comes to being an entrepreneur because I know how people are. So a lot of people are writing me something else. Then I who do you think I chose after this one? What's up, coach? Got some great content here. How long have you been doing it? How long have you been at it? I wrote 35 years plus. How about you? Almost 7 years. What kind of coaching do you do? Mindset transformational coach. Listen to what I said. Love it. That's a great niche. You do all that online or in person? I said both. What is yours? Listen to this. And what do you love the most? This is what he said. I help people build their online businesses these days, but I started out doing fitness coaching. Definitely enjoying helping people. I like the mental side of things for sure. Just curious, are you doing high ticket as well or not yet? Say that's a key to engagement. Okay, I knew where he was going, but it was the way that he did it. Hear what I'm saying? Should know where a person is going, but there is a difference between somebody that's trying to be salesy and pitch me something compared to me like holding a conversation. So what, type your email below. He didn't tell me that. This is another person. Type, just because I liked your post, type your email below. No, because I know your email. You want my email so you can send me all of these salesy things. That's why I don't do email. A lot of people ask me, how come you don't do email marketing? I can't. That's not what God told me to do. See, a lot of people get their engagement and get their sales and get their, what they do through email. I'm not like that. I can't do that. So, this is one of the things I did today because I like the way they address themselves, because I like the way they presented themselves and sharing and engaging with me for real, even though I already know what it's about. I shared his post. Listen to this. And I laughed because that made me go onto their Facebook page and follow them. Because see, okay, I like the way you handled that as an entrepreneur. I like the way you presented yourself. I know many of y'all gotta get off, but that's okay. Because those that really want business, you'll stay intact and in tune. God didn't intend for you to work a 9 to 5 job for real. Many of y'all stopped working in 2020 because all the stuff was going on, and many of y'all understood that. So this is for those that really want a changed life. This is for those that truly want the wisdom pertaining to being an entrepreneur. And I would rather for people to get off than to stay on taking up space. Y'all, I'm being very sincere, as I always am. This is what he said. My fellow entrepreneurs, you are all out there killing it. Never forget your worth. But then guess what he said? Forever move. I shared this one. Forever move. Unfortunately, I can't take on any unpaid work to help you make money at this time. Thanks for thinking of me, though. His move, he bust emoji, laughed out loud. You know why? I love that because he understands many people want you to work with them. Hear what I'm saying? Many people want you to work with them, but they don't want to pay you to work. Woo! Hear what I just said? Many people want you to work with them, but they don't want you to pay. They don't want to pay you to work with them. No more free. Hear what I'm saying? When I woke up this morning, I've been asking God a lot of things. He says your price is going up in September. And I was like, And I'm sitting there, I just told somebody else that. Now you're telling me that. He said, because what I'm about to take you, guess what? They better get it now, because when that comes, you're going to be around the people that literally truly want it. And see, this is people are becoming hungry to learn how to do. Prices just y'all price just went up. You hear what I'm saying? I hear so many people saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. No. See, when you say you want to do something and you don't do it, that just let me know that your integrity is really not intact. I would rather say, okay, right now, yes, I'm thinking about it. Yes, I'm not sure. I would rather say something like that than to say yes and no, I'm not going to do it. Mark your calendars. See, these are key tips to learning red flags, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. I have this one person. I have two people that I can reach out to that is in the arena in which I do things. Hear what I'm saying? They'll sit and they tell me, look, they're worth a lot. Hear what I'm saying? They are worth a lot, but they don't charge a lot. They're worth more than what they're charging. When they begin to say something to me, someone came into my life about 4 years ago when we first moved to Texas, excuse me. And I didn't understand what they were saying because I didn't think about going into business in that capacity again. And they said, Prophet Kelly, this is how this is how they addressed me. They said, until you find out your worth in business, you will never charge. Hear what they said. Until you figure out your worth in business, you will never. I was telling them verbatim everything they was writing down. I was giving them, and they said, that's all you gonna charge. And this person is very versed. When I say they're very knowledgeable in the areas of business and expertise, very. And I said, this is what I said, because I have the heart to give. This is where I will always mess up. Because I had the heart to give, I was always giving away my artwork. I was always giving away my shirts back in the day. I mean, I did shirts for ministries. I mean, that's how I started this back in, oh my God, 1990. I ain't going to go that far back. But y'all get the picture. And I did hats, I did jackets, I did shirts for over 100 people. Do you think I got paid for it? They took my skills and my expertise. All they did was pay for the shirt. They didn't pay for the ink. They didn't pay for nothing. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? It was my kindness. Hear what I'm saying? Imagine 100 colored shirts. Go on. Go ahead, that Facebook user. You better put that stuff up there so they can catch it, because you catching it. Until I learned my value, guess what I did? I stopped doing t-shirts, hats. I stopped doing a whole lot of stuff because I was being taken advantage of. Yep. Y'all think me doing t-shirts, I'm just getting skilled better because I got somebody that knows to do it. I'm not going to try to teach on how to do that because that's not my expertise. That's stupid. I'll make a shirt. Y'all purchases the shirts, but to teach you, that's for that person. That's from Sweet, what is it? Inspirations. Brandy Oliver to do that. You know what? Even though she's part of our ministry, do you not know I pay her to teach me? She pays me to teach her. Y'all better understand this thing. Yeah, we may be in ministry, but baby, we got bills to pay. Hear what I'm saying? She laughed. I know that's her now because she laughed. Sweet rooms. I said sweet inspirations. Sweet room inspirations. She deals everything. She got this. She got the gots. She got the goods. I get my paper from her, my ink from her. Why? Not just because she's a member, it's because I value her work. Her work it's phenomenal. So I know when I do my work, it's going to be phenomenal. How do you think I do what I do? Because she taught me. She taught me how to do the sheet. She taught me. The girl good. She's been doing it, she said, since she was 18. I ain't going to tell you how old she is. She's been doing it since she was 18. We began to take my classes and she listed, man, this chick has been getting businesses all over all states and go do work for her. Why? Because she invested in herself. And guess what? She got 6 kids. I pray I said six right. Is it 5 or 6, Brandy? I pray I said it right. Please tell me I gave you 6 kids, or is it 5? She gonna get me if I'm wrong, but it's okay. Hear what I'm saying? Even though she have children, she invested in herself to become what she do. She's 6. It's 6. I was right. I was right. Yes. She laughing. Girlfriend got multiple streams. Cause guess what? She's not. She listened on the stuff that I gave her. You got. That's right. She said, as long as you're not putting extra children on me, I'm good. We ain't gonna go there yet. But see, we gotta understand that. We gotta understand that when we're in the business arena, our mindset gotta change. There's no more free when we're doing. See, I could give out in ministry, I could give out all day long, but when that flip, when I come out of that zone and I go into the a business arena zone, you gonna get raw truth there. I no to you. I'm going to say it ain't no free 99. It ain't no no. Because when I gave this person said that to me, you don't understand the value in what you have. You have years of knowledge. You and apostle together. If you add up your age subtracted by when y'all begin to go through what you went through, y'all got about 90 years of wisdom and knowledge that you could teach people. And you only charge, you saying you giving them this, and this, and this, and this, and it's going to be a 6 to 8 week course. And she said, "Are you kidding me?" Hear what I said. Trevor said I had to increase my base price for my lawn business. I thought I would lose customers, but for every one I lost, the Lord would send me 2 or 3. Everything I lost, okay, the Lord would send me 2 or 3. I had to start turning down customers, and all of my business is word of mouth. That there you go. I just said that. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. So this was my thing. I said today, okay, let's teach the people. You have to learn the tactics and the strategies of your competitors. You don't have to copy what they're doing. You have to learn the strategy. You got to see what they're doing. You have to present yourself as an opponent that understands what they're doing. You have to strategize and put yourself in a position of knowing, okay, I know I have to do this. I know I have to do this, but they may be good at this area than me, but I'm more skilled in this area than them. See, the thing that God gives me, do I have the wisdom and the knowledge and the expertise from the Father that He's given me in the natural? I got twofold going on. They only got a onefold. See, you got to understand, they have a onefold, I got a twofold. So when you utilize the twofold, guess what? Everybody is not for you. Exactly. Nobody else is making their own product. So because nobody is, because Ashley, this is how Ashley said this is was a no, are they washing their feet prior to their facials? Listen to this. She's doing a service. She's giving extra service. She's doing services that don't nobody else really do. So guess what? You got to find a niche and where you're at. Who can you cater to the most? Who need what you have? I'm gonna tell you something. What I really deal with is people who's rejected those how to teaching them how to overcome adversities and obstacles in their life, showing them who they are, how to think out of the box and retrain their brain so that they can walk in who God called them to be, so that you can walk in where you're supposed to go. Now, guess what? I'm a transformational speaker. I'm a transformational coach. I'm a mindset coach so that you can train your brain to think the right way and not negative. I teach you that so that you can get out of your comfort zone, so that you can start getting on the camera, so that I teach you this. But see, if a person is not ready, guess what? Why are you wasting your time? I've learned that. Hear what I'm saying? You got to chase your dreams. You got to do what you know you got to do. Rather, no, if it's just one that show up to your class, you still teach that one. You teach that one like it's 1,000. Hear what I'm saying, y'all? When you're dealing with business, it's a different arena. So when she said all of that, I'm listening. Mind you, this was 4 years ago. She said, every class that you're doing, she said, you're doing the upsell. She said, you're doing this. She said, you're doing that. I'm going to tell you what I did. It really blew me away. And I was like, oh my goodness. This is what blessed me. 4 years later, guess what happened? God placed two more people in my path, two coaches. All right, two more people. Go ahead in there. Two more people. It was a blessing meeting you. God knew what he was on. Guess what? And if I didn't move to that particular city, she wouldn't even met me. Excuse me. When I moved to Texas, I was like, oh, why am I here? Guess what? If I didn't move to that particular city in that year when we moved here, I wouldn't have met Ashley. Hear what I'm saying, y'all? I wouldn't have met her. But I was predestined. I was ordained. She was ordained to come into contact with me. We got to understand our position. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? You like art and painting. You like making products, so much in common. God understands who you are supposed to be connected to. She's young enough to be my daughter. Hear what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. If you know who you are connected to, that's who you stay around. I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I turn around, I was talking to Apostle today. I was talking to him today, and we were just coming up with some game plans and stuff like that for our upcoming class. And I'm like, people would rather give you nothing than to actually learn for something. Hear what I'm saying? People want something for nothing without giving you something for something. You have to learn to invest in your future. You can go and you can spend through a whole week $100+ to eat out, and it's going to come out and you're going to get wasted. When you could put some knowledge and wisdom in you and flourish. But people don't think like that. That's why I be training folk to think outside the box. I train you so that you can think positive and not negative, so that you can stop putting stipulations on yourself. Hear what I'm saying? So don't. This is where people mean you got to chase your dreams. Learn to encourage other people. Now, this is one thing that we're gonna be talking about starting this week. This class starts this week, the 11th. I think it's the 11th. No, 12th to the 14th. 12th to the 14th, this class started. People who want it free now, they won't implement it. Exactly. They just want to see if people really rock with you. People who pay will take the knowledge and move. Exactly. They will take the knowledge and do something with it. Because like I tell everybody, every class that I'm in, I may give you some for what I did last time, but everything I teach is always new. You will never get the same thing twice unless you get the audio. My niece was special needs children, and I will go from there. Exactly. So now you connect yourself with people who deal with people with special needs children. You get in the groups that deals with special needs children. Introduce yourself. Let people know who you are in the community. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's talk about it. But this is one thing that I'll be talking on this week, man, Apostle. Support the power of your vision. Support the power of your vision. If don't nobody else support your vision, you support your vision. Hear what I just said? If don't nobody else support your vision, you support your vision. I still go in different classes. God tell me to join this challenge. I'm gonna join it. Hear what I'm saying? And that's the shirt that I'm gonna do. Support the power of the vision. When I seen you put it up there, I just seen something. I need to meet with Apostle Martin about cooking because he specializes in that. Yes, he does. I told him he need to come out of retirement. I just told him you need to do your sauce. The man got some sauce. When I say when he used to fix when I tell y'all the man, nobody can be his spaghetti. I'm sorry. No matter now he done passed it on to our little boy. And I'm pass it on to the son. The son cooks it just as good as he do. See, he taught him. He was stayed in the kitchen to watch him, seeing how he did things, seeing now he had to stand there with him for a while until he caught the concept and seen the ingredients and the stuff that he does. And he began to, guess what? Elaborate on it. That's right. Everybody can't go where God is sending you in business. So we're about to do this challenge. It's not, it's challenge. It's going to be 3 days again. And I'm getting ready to post it up. I just put the Facebook chat. He can't stop. Oh, yes, he can, girl. It can't nobody. Anytime Italians that come from Italy said that they never taste spaghetti good like that, girl, you can't beat Apostle. Trust me. I'm going to just tell you now, you can't. I'm bold enough to say, sweetie, you can. I'm just bold. Hear what I just said? I'm just bold enough to tell you you can't beat Apostle Spaghetti. I love you, but I tell anybody, baby, you can't beat Apostle Spaghetti. Hear what I'm saying? You can't beat it. You can't beat it. You ask anybody who tasted the spaghetti, they can't beat it. Even the restaurants can't beat it. And that's why I told him I don't know why you just don't come out of a bold. That's right. I know y'all can't beat it. I mean, if I was a betting girl, I put some money on it. You can't beat it. So I put the link up there for those that want to join this class because this is the last time I'm gonna offer this class for this amount because of the wisdom and the knowledge that God has given me. And He said it's time to up the ante. It's time because a lot of times people will not invest because they're so used for that mentality. And it's called pH positivity. This is the name of the lessons we're going to be giving. We're going to give you a lot of homework. But one extra thing that we're going to give you this time, guess what? It's a certificate of completion. Nah. No, we ain't talking about my Oreo cupcakes. No, I know I'm retired on that, girl. That was too much work because I put my secret icing in that. I made my own homemade. I still writing up that business concept. I will be ready to share. Okay, write the vision, make it plain. See, when I give you stuff, listen to what I'm saying. When I give you things to implement, that means you do it. And those that are actually going to be joining you will be added to our private business page. I do have a private group called Think Out of the Box that you will be, once you enroll and join, you will be added to this private group where at least now posting there once a week, twice a week, however I do it. But one thing I want you to understand is it's time. A lot of people are still stuck. You want your businesses. The first thing, oh, I don't have it. Guess what? Make a way to get it. Make a way to get it, y'all. Seriously. Because they're not, we have so many things that's up ready to be launched. But I know it's going to be for people who really are serious. I'm gonna even share this with you because I can share this with you. I was dealing with a whole group of people. Hear what I'm saying? I dealt with a whole group of people. And you post the link and you please, yes, 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 yes. Let me, okay, wait a minute. Let me try to, let me bring it down. Let me bring it down. Let me get it. Let me get it for you guys real quick. I can't. Let me try it. Bear with me, y'all, because I've never done it like this before. I'm gonna have to go in here. I'm still on. I ain't go nowhere. But one thing I want you to understand is that when you actually have something in you that needs, to be done in life when it comes to business, you will invest in it. I love you, but you will invest. You got to learn to invest in what God is giving you. I know a lot of y'all, I may have went blank on the screen, but she asked me to get it for you, and I posted it in, excuse me, the Facebook page, but I have to go on this page to get it for you guys. Because a lot of y'all, you got to learn to think out of the box. I love you, but y'all just ain't thinking, some of y'all just ain't thinking out the box. You're not. You got to think out of the box. How are you going to get from point A to point B if you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing? Let me get this real quick, y'all. For real, I want y'all to really think about it. How are you going? How are you investing? How? Hold on, guys. Hey, Adam. I got to get him, my grandson, to get me my charger. Hand me Uncle Mighty's charger. He took my charger for the computer. Thanks, sweetie. Here we go. Let me get this for you. I really want y'all to really think about this. Here we go. I really want you to ask yourself this question. How are you to the next? I'm going to ask you that question. How are you going to get to where you need to be if you don't invest in you? I just posted it up. I invest in myself. I don't tell y'all to invest. Hear what I'm saying? Just to be investing in your business. Your business is your business. Hear what I just said? Your business is your business. I've learned so much, but I can't be taught by everybody. I told Apostle today, I said, I'm gonna see what y'all, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all because y'all get ready to hear another side of me that y'all didn't know about me. I'm gonna share this story with you. I was a high school dropout, many of you know. Teenage mom, had 3 children by the time I was 18. So I dropped out of high school, but I never stopped learning because I wanted to teach my children. I never stopped learning. I got the books. I kept reading. I'm an avid reader. Hear what I'm saying? I love to read when I feel like reading. Hear what I'm saying? Hurry up, baby. Plug that up for me. This is my oldest. I want my second oldest grandson. So listen to what I'm saying. Many of you didn't know this about me. By the time I was 24, I had 6 children. I was still learning, learning, even through the adversities, even through the nervous breakdown, a whole year, like just staring into space, not moving, a nervous breakdown at 21. Hear what I'm saying? I had mindset problems. Hear what I just said? I had mindset problems. I had issues, y'all. And I never thought I would achieve anything. I never knew I would go through anything the way I went through it. But even as I got older, you would never be able to know that I used to stutter a lot. I still, if you know, I may miss it here and there, but I kept learning. I kept being teachable. I'm a very teachable person. I don't care how old you are. If I learned something from you, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to write it and grab it. But one thing you did not know about me, and I'm going to share it today because I shared it with Apostle today, and he just said, yeah, I know. This is something that he knows about me. It takes me a hard time to comprehend something. I hear you, but because the way my mind is, how can I say it? The way my mind adjusts to things, the way I think is not that of a normal person. I'm gonna just say it. The way I see things, it takes me a while to absorb it because I can hear one thing, but that's not what you're saying. I'm hearing what you're not saying. So you have to tell me exactly what you mean. Hear what I'm saying? Man, you wonder that's the way God channeled me. I don't know why he created me like that. I'm not going to question that. It gets frustrating. Hear what I'm saying? I get very frustrated, y'all. I get very frustrated because I can't process quick like somebody else. I can see somebody in business, they be going on, and I'll be like, whoa, y'all, you're doing too much. Right now, it's like you burning my neurotransmitters. I'm like, hold on now. I need these neurotransmitters to comprehend what's going on in my system and my mentality mechanism. Okay. I love the anatomy. I love the body. I could talk about the neurotransmitters in your body and your chemistry on certain levels. But guess what? I tell you got to come to my level right now because right now I'm not up here with you. I'm down here because I'm trying to comprehend what you are saying that I'm hearing you not say. And that's why I could tell people who God called them to be because I'm hearing what you don't say. Hear what I'm saying? I process differently. I'm a different processor. Hear what I just said? I'm a different processor. I process differently, but I give you some amazing results. See, these are things that you got to know about. I could tell you how to do this because of what I see. I can see what you're not saying. And then I can articulate to you in the terminology on which you're trying to say it. It's a gift. And it took me a long time. I get frustrated with this gift. Hear what I'm saying? That's a gift that God is still developing in me. And this is what you're not understanding. God has given me to process differently. I can't process like everybody else. I see a lot of business people and, gurus out there and they know their terminology. They know the lingo. And I be like, eh? I said, no, that ain't the way you supposed to say it. I could tell them that that's the wrong way that they said something. And these people are billionaires, but I could tell them what they're saying is not what it's supposed to be because that's not the way it's supposed to be said so somebody else can understand it so that they could comprehend it on the basis of the terminology on which they know. And I hope some of y'all got that because that just came out. See, I understand the terminology in business on the method of which other people can obtain. I understand the terminology in business that when somebody's saying this way, they mean it really this way. So I know, do you not know I can listen to this? Yes, ma'am, I'm ready to go now. Thank you. Praise God. See, I sit here and I look and I'm like, no, that's not what they supposed to be taught because that's not what they're asking you. And a lot of people are going to leave from a business arena still not knowing what the person said. I was at this thing this week. It was a 5-day challenge. Five from Tony Robbins to Dean Graciazzo. I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry if I messed up your name if you're listening. But I listened. I listened to a whole lot of speakers. I listened to a whole lot of speakers. And it was only about 3 people that stood out with all of those speakers. Why? Because I understood their terminology. I understand what they was not saying. But they was telling people one thing, but I'm like, man, just make it plain for the people. Because they'll grow quicker if you make it plain for them. I know over millions of people that was there, not even half of them got it. Some of them still gonna be messed up. Why? Because they didn't comprehend it in the lingo and the language in which they was meant to comprehend because they process different. A lot of people are processing differently when it comes to business. So when you're processing differently, you're going to think differently. You're going to speak differently. I can't talk like other business people. I have to be me. That's my arena. That's who I am. I'm going to meet you where you need me to meet you at. But doesn't mean my stuff is free. Just because I don't talk like you, I'm supposed to charge less. No, it's no different. See, this is what I'm trying to share with people. You have to invest in who you know. You got to invest in the value. If the person is not bringing value to your solution, and if they're not the answer to your solution, you need to find another person that's going to help you with your solution. Come on. Either you going to follow someone who's going to give you exactly what you need, or you're not. I had to invest. Being in that particular arena, I had to invest finances to do it. And I learned a lot. I learned a whole lot. That's why my prices got to go up, because I know what I value myself as now. Because guess what? One particular person broke it down verbatim in an area of which I heard what she was not saying. So it took me, guess what? How did I reactivate my page? Intoxicating Love Club. Why? God gave me that over like 2019, 2020. I had no clue so many people were still a part of that. But she said something that ignited something in me, like, wait a minute, I got something similar to what she's saying. Guess what I did? I reactivated it. Then God had somebody, one of my friends back in Pennsylvania, asked me to come on a live with them. Let's talk about sex in the church. Oh man, that's my game. Man, y'all, I could talk about relationship all day long. I could talk about the red flags. I could talk about the sex in the bedroom. I could talk about this way, that way. Yes, I can. Because I just know that that's my language. And I'm saying it in that way because y'all was laughing at that video yesterday. Because y'all seen a different side of me that I'm an expertise in. I'm going to teach you how to take care of your woman and your man if you marry. God done gave me an oil and created an oil for those that got problems in the bedroom. Come on, y'all. He uses you where you're gifted at. He uses you and equip you where you're gifted at. So stop trying to change your gift to reflect what somebody else wants you to do. I love doing it. I love talking. I love teaching. Because there's some things people don't know. But guess what? You got to pay for it. Come on. You're not going to go to a psychologist and not pay. I said, man, I'm going to tell you something. You're not going to go to a psychologist and pay $27 an hour for an hour or 2 hour session. You're not going to pay no doctor, $199 for an hour. Hear what I'm saying? You're going to be paying these people $500 pop an hour. Some you're going to be paying. Guess what? Some of these business coaches, you're going to be paying them $5 to $10 grand a month. But you know why people pay it? Because they value what they give it. They value in the information and what they give it. Do you not know some people got it, but they choose not to use it? Hear what I said? Some people they want the classes that I offer, but they choose not to give it and spend it. Why? Because they're not really ready. That's why I said, if you're not really ready, guess what? You're not going to do it. So when I got up this morning, did what I did, and all I heard was prices increasing in September. And I was like, he said, because you got so much information. And people are going to stop taking advantage of what I'm telling you to give them. I mean, God talks to me just like that. And I'll be like, he says, learn to value what I gave. See, when God tells me that, I got to shift. He says, learn to value what I gave you and charge what you're worth. When God say that, I'll be like, oh, okay, I hear you now. Charge what you're worth and value what God gave you. See, I'm valuing what God gave me. I literally had a lady. Everybody knew. I was amongst hundreds of people. And for 4 weeks, by the fourth week, this person knew everything. I mean, they ran their businesses or take their coaching class. They taking off. Hear what I'm saying? They were willing to invest. And I'm gonna tell you, and I can share this because it's okay. He said to share it. Out of everybody that was listening and saying, "Ooh, that was good, that was good," they just got a little tidbit, but somebody else wanted more of what I was saying. They wanted to get one-on-one. They wanted to get deeper because they knew if they get me by their stuff, they gonna get all the knowledge. They knew it. So they wanted it. They wanted it. You know what? I gave them the link to where to purchase at. And guess what? It was 6 digits. Hear what I'm saying? It was 6 digits, and they had no problem paying it. Why? Because they knew and they valued what I was giving them. And I was like, "Bae, they actually just paid this." He says, "That's because they value what you say." A lot of them want it for free. And he just be like, "I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it." You know why? Because if person don't value your business, guess what? You better check the people that you around. If they don't value what you have to offer them, guess what? They don't even value you. For real, for real. They don't. And I'm learning this. In business, you get around people who have the same niche as you, meaning the same language as you, that do the same thing as you. Because you know what? Everybody that's connected to them ain't going to be connected to them and sewing into them in business. But they'll do it for somebody else. Everybody is not meant to go with you. So you can't get upset. Don't expect, I'm going to tell y'all now, I love y'all. Hear what I'm saying. And I really want you to hear it from the business perspective. Your friends will not pay for you. A stranger will sow into you and invest in you before your own family and friends. I'm just be honest. It's just there. It's just common sense. I try not to think like that, but I had to come out of that mindset of thinking, now that's not true until it begins. A stranger will literally invest in you before your friends and family. Hear what I just said? I'm being straight up. You know why? Because they became familiar with you. If they're familiar with you, they're not going to invest in you. Write that down. If they're familiar with you, they're not going to invest in you. It's when they become unfamiliar. Hear what I'm saying? They will not invest in you if they're familiar with you. They would think everything you say is a joke. They think everything you say is funny. They think everything is you say. But when you talk about, "No, I'm for real." "Oh, you got to do me like that? I thought we were cool." Baby, I got bills to pay. When it comes to me teaching you, training you, guess what? I love you, but I ain't doing it for free. That's the word. Jesus didn't do much in his own hometown due to this exact. Somebody finally got it. It's the truth. God got to take you from out of your familiar to the unfamiliar to get you where you need to go. It's like that in business, y'all. It's like that. You have to understand when God give you a business, when he's giving you something that you have to implement, guess what? You better take the wisdom and the knowledge that you can and the expertise from a person who've experienced and endured longer than you. I tell people that. When someone coming, you gotta listen. I'm not. Someone said yesterday, "Well, you're not gonna listen to somebody that ain't been married for only a year, 2 years." I said, "I barely listen to somebody who's just made it to 5 because they know something, something. 5 years, you know something, something. You only been married 5 years and below. I ain't listening to you because you ain't really experienced in marriage. You're not really experienced in expertise. You don't know what the red flags is. You don't know this. You don't know that. I want to be. Listen to what I'm saying, because we've been apostles like 30 some years. But remember, I was married before, so I have more years on him than he do on me. So I have over 40 some years of understanding relationships. I'm a school on you if the man playing with you, if that ain't the one. Hear what I'm saying? It's just something of a knowing that we know. So, I'm not going to tell you something that I'm not hearing or I'm not being, led or learned. This straight from the Father. I took off Thursday and Friday from work. I was trying to figure out what I could do to value myself in business. This was right on time. I can't do free now. No. Praise God. Praise God. Come on now. It's time to invest in your future. Everybody say, I want to do this. I want to be a part. I want to be a part, until you put the link up there. And then they go and see the price and they be like, oh, I ain't got that. But I guarantee you'll spend that out within a matter of minutes. And it's going to come out one way, where the knowledge is stay. Seriously. You know what I do? And I'm tell y'all, you pay, you don't show up, you don't get refund. No refund. No fee, no refund. No refund. You know why? Because I took the time to compile notes. I took the time to write out strategies. I took the time to give you the wisdom and the knowledge. I took out time to give you print offs, the post print offs for you to download. You're not getting them funds back, because that was my time. Y'all better understand what your valuable of the value of your time. Hear what I just said? Understand the value of your time. I'm giving y'all a lot of nuggets today. Understand the value of your time. And many of y'all don't know, y'all have people that need to hear this in business. Now, I gave you so far a whole hour of wisdom and knowledge. And I'm just giving stuff to you. I'm just giving you stuff. But see, learn how you have to value. You got to value your worth. Value who you are. Stop giving your goods away for free. Learn how to market yourself. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, it's free to share word of mouth. It's free. Hear what I'm saying? It is free for you to share your business, other people's businesses. It is free. And the reason why a lot of people don't share the business, because they want the business. Hear what I just said? Ooh. The reason why a lot of people, I don't know if people, I can't do this. They go brandy. I give a person brandy in a minute, because I ain't gonna try to get no headache. Y'all think I'm joking. I can do regular shirts. I ain't teaching you how to do it. I love you. I'm going to give you input, where to go at, how to do this, where you go to do certain things. I'm going to give you all of that information. But if you really want somebody to teach you, sit down on video Zoom and teach you for an hour, you better go to Brandy Oliver. Sweet Rooms Inspiration. Because that's not my language. I can make them. Because y'all see, I do the shirts and just put them up there. I know y'all be like, well, she ain't teaching. Nope, I ain't teaching y'all no class. I can't. That's not who I am. That's just like me going into a race, going in somebody else's lane, and I'm tripping all over the hurdles because I'm not skilled at that particular thing. So we have to be around people who have knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Brandy, put your link up there. I'm going to use you. I'm going to bless you today. Put your link up there for those that need to know how to do t-shirts. Brandy going to teach you how to do t-shirts. Put your link up there, Brandy. I want you to put your link up there for those that want to know, learn. She will literally teach you what to use, how to lay it, where to format, and she'll teach you all that stuff. So Brandy, put your link up there, because that's not who I am. I'm going to teach you how to get your business out there. I'm going to teach you how. Hear what I'm saying? She said, let me get it. I'll be right back. She did one of my numbers. I'll be right back. That's right. You're going to stop what you're doing and go get the link and put it up there. See, we have to. Many of you are so stagnant in business that you don't know how to get unstuck. There's her link. Y'all don't know how to get unstuck, but I show you how to get unstuck. I could tell you what you want, what God called you to be in less than 15 minutes, because I hear what you're not saying. God has just gifted me like that. I don't know why I process like that. That's a gift, and I thank God for the gift. But sometimes it frustrates me because I'm like, okay, God. He says no, because this is where they're at. This is what they need. This is what the hurdles they're going through. So I hear what a person is saying, but I just no, that's not what I just said. Yes, that is what you just said. And the more I dig deep and share, they was like, oh wow, that's true. Because it's making them begin to think outside of the box. It's taking the limitations off of their brain, their subconscious. I could teach you about your brain, boo. Hear what I'm saying? Somebody just signed up for the course. Well, to God be the glory. Somebody serious about their investing themselves in business. Somebody took the first step because they said, I'm gonna get what's mine. And I'm gonna put the link up again. Let me put Brandy link up for those that want to learn how to do t-shirts. Y'all better hurry up and get her link. I just put it across the page so y'all can see it. sweetroomsinspirations.com/collections/coaching classes for those that don't see it. This is what you call supporting each other businesses. She helped me. I'm helping her. Like, I mean, come on. She taught me. I taught her. Come on. She invested in my teaching. I invested in her teaching. She may be a member of the ministry. Guess what? But ain't nothing free. She knows that. See, this is what people think. I have even Trevor. Trevor invested ministry. We have a whole lot of people in our ministry that has literally invested in me teaching them business. Sherry, a couple of y'all. Why? Because they value the gift inside of me. Hear what I'm saying? See, we got to see everybody. Just because, okay, I'm going to share this with you. Just because I may be a transformational coach, hear what I'm saying? I may be a mindset coach because I'm going to have you shift your mindset. Trust me, many of y'all need your mind shifted, Lord Jesus. Y'all do. Because if you didn't need your mind shifted or changed, you wouldn't be in that same boat that you're in. So what are you going to do to get out of the rut? It's common sense. What are you going to do to get out of the rut? You're going to stay in the rut, or you're going to invest in yourself to get out of the rut? The word of God is free. Hear what I'm saying? But my business ain't. Do I implement the word of God in my business? Yes, I do. But it's still my business. I'm going to say what the word of God says about prospering. I'm going to tell you what the word of God says about businesses. Do you not know Luke was a doctor? Do you think we had a treasurer? He had a treasurer, tax collector. Come on, y'all. It was a reason why people was needed help. Okay, we gonna need your services. So because we need your services, we gonna just drop something there. See, y'all gotta get out of that mindset of not having. I used to be there, coming from being raised in the project. Hear what I'm saying? Brought up and raised. Some of the children raised. Hear what I'm saying? Y'all, you got to get out of that poverty mindset. What will be will always be. Every time I take 2 steps in front, I go two. No, you got to stop seeing yourself going 2 steps front and 2 steps back. You got to see yourself pushing. I don't want nobody teaching me, okay, just one day at a time. Yes, one day at a time, but in that one day, do something. We got to learn how to move. See, I could sit and talk to you all day long, but guess what? I'm not going to do it. See, all of these nuggets that you're getting right now, utilize it. But the deep stuff, the real deep stuff, you got to pay for it. I'm not giving that for free. What I'm telling you now is just surface stuff that other people don't teach you, that you can learn. Well, you can probably, well, I'm going to just get what I got now and run with it. It's your mindset. If you one of those that say, oh, she gave me all this information now, and oh, that's all I need is to run with it, it's your mindset. You'll never go any further than where you're at. You know why? Because you're remaining stagnant in your mentality, because your mentality is not doing what it's supposed to do. Your mentality is supposed to thrust you, not to derail you. Hear what I just said? Your mentality is supposed to thrust you. Your mentality is not supposed to stagnate you. Realizing how important it is to invest in yourself. We pay colleges for knowledge, so why not? Exactly. Exactly. So, y'all, I love you. I'm going to get off now. I done gave you almost an hour, 12 minutes, and 13 seconds of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So, remember, this weekend, come on, we going to have some fun. Don't miss it, even if it's just one, y'all. I be teaching y'all like it's 1,000. You think I don't? Yes, I do. I teach you like it's 1,000 because I give my all. I'm not just giving you half. I'm giving it all to you so that you can learn, so that you can be equipped, so that you could do what you called to do and teach others at the same time. So look, I love you guys. Don't sell yourself less than what God's valued you as. Don't sell yourself less than what God valued you as. Value yourself and watch your increase grow. Guarantee you. Love you. Have an awesome day. Click the link and roll.